back. One album you're going to want to listen to is Time Well Wasted, and to me it's the consummate country guitar album. There's a lot of them, and there's a lot of great ones, but this one you really definitely want to listen to. His ability to what's called chicken picking is really fantastic. By the way, the artist I was talking about was Brad Paisley. Of course, he's a great country singer, he's a great songwriter, but he's also a great guitar player, and I think he's one of the best guitar players in Nashville, in my opinion. Anyway, I made a little garage band recording, a little bass, a little guitar, a little rhythm guitar, and I'm going to play that. I'm going to play the licks so you can hear it in context, do a little singing. The sound's not going to be great, but I wanted you to get an idea of the context of this lick. So here we go. And it's summertime in Texas and they're playing in the snow, and politicians everywhere stop telling lies and only face the fact. That's when, right then, I'll take you back. All right, so you can get an idea about that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slow it down and I'm going to explain the riff to you. But before I do, actually, I want to explain one other thing. You know, normally a guitar is tuned in a certain way. Usually the bottom string is an E, has an E sound. But in this particular case, we drop the E down to a D, one whole step, as they say. And here's something very, very cool. See if we can get the camera on this. You may notice that this key here has a lever. And this is called a drop D lever. And what this basically means is that instead of me having to tune down the key to get to the D, all I have to do is move the letter. So here's the lever up, and here's the lever down. So it's very easy. I can just go bam up, bam down, one song to the other. It's called the drop D lever. It comes in very, very handy. All right, here's the lick, nice and slow. All right, so what's working there? What's going on? First of all, there are two techniques you're going to want to learn. This first one is called a hammer-on, and what it means is that when you're normally picking, and here's some picking, I'll do this up here. If you're doing two notes, usually pick a note and pick a note, pick a note and pick a note. Well, in this case, you're only picking the first note, which is an open string here, and then you're hammering on the finger. It's a really good technique to learn. And one way to practice that is just to start from the top string and go. Or so you can get that feel for hammering on. Now the opposite, I'm sorry, of hammering on. The opposite of hammering on is pulling off. And that's the opposite. So pulling off would be starting with a higher note and pulling off. That's a little bit harder to do. So you got to hold, if in the case I'm going from the 5th fret to the 3rd fret, you have to hold down that first finger. Because it's got to be ready to land when you pull it off. And you're kind of picking the finger with you, picking the string with that finger. See that? So watch this. I'm going hammer. I'm doing two hammers there. Then I'm going to the next string. Now watch this. This is what's cool. A lot of country music does this. It uses the open strings like Actually, it's fascinating because it makes these guitar players, it allows them to play a lot faster. Looks like this. Whoops. So anyway, and now I'm here on the 5th fret of the 5th string and I'm going, watch. I'm hitting the same note but on the 4th string open. And then I come back to the 5th fret, then I go to the 1st fret. All right, well now you got a little bit of an idea about the individual notes of that lick. So let's talk about the chords. So this is typical 3-chord country. First chord's a D, and then it goes to a G. So freight train comes off the track and goes down the road, and it's summertime in Texas and they're playing in the snow, and politicians everywhere. Now, it's a little weird because normally you would play a G here or here, you know, but since you've lowered the E string to a D, you've got to move this finger up here. So you can go like this, up to the 5th fret. See how that sounds? So it's kind of a new fingering because we got the bass line up 2 frets because we've lowered the string by 2 frets, or by what they call a whole step. So we go, when a freight train comes off the track and goes down the road, and it's summertime in Texas and they're playing in the snow, and politicians everywhere start telling lies and only say the facts. Right then to a C, then that's when to the G, I'll take you back. How about that? So, you know, and I'm doing a strum on the right hand. It's, I don't know, it can be all kinds of things, but you know, I think the thing, if you can get when the freight train comes off the tracks and it goes down the road, and it's summertime in Texas and they're playing in the snow, and politicians everywhere start telling lies and only face the facts. To see right there, that's G, I'll take you back. The lick would go there. Cool. Thanks for watching this video. I prepared a PDF with the lick and the chords. Just check that out below. And also please subscribe and don't forget to follow us on social media. The links are in the comments below as well. See you next time.